I will not lose my fragrances. Can I get an amen? Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Ola. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you with all my heart. Thank you and welcome. Here we give our honest review. I take a deep dive into my collection and I give my honest feedback on fragrances in my collection that I love and fragrances that I'm looking forward to trying. If this seems like something that is your vibe, the kind of content that you like, please consider subscribing to the channel, like my videos, and also share with your friends and family so we can grow this community here on YouTube. Without further ado, let us dive into today's video. My friends and family know that I love fragrances, and my fragrances, apart from my child, are my babies. Now, if I were to lose my entire collection, now I do not have a huge collection, maybe I have over 100 bottles, but if I were to lose all of the fragrances in my collection, that will never happen in Jesus' name. Which of these would I repurchase? What will be my first top 7? In today's video, we are going to take a deep dive and I'll give you 7 fragrances that will be my top repurchase if I were to lose all of my fragrances. I'm just going to get this out there because I am sure you're expecting it. And the first on my list that will be the first repurchase is none other than Baccarat Rouge 540. Hold up. Don't click out of this video. This is my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite fragrance. So let's get that out there. This is not my favorite fragrance. But this is the fragrance that launched me into my world of niche perfumes, of niche perfume areas, whichever one is the right word to use. But this is the fragrance that launched me into that world. This was my first niche fragrance. Guys, take a look at the bottle. Now this is because I haven't sprayed this perfume all through. I didn't spray this perfume all through last year, and there's a reason I did not because I didn't want to, but because I don't exactly have the coins to buy another one right now. So this is one that I just kept. We're not going to finish this up until I have the coins to get a replacement. So Baccarat Rouge, I will get for sentimental reasons because one, I love the fragrance, and two, because it was my first. This is a beautiful fragrance. This has saffron, and saffron is one of the notes that I love in fragrances. I'm just going to go ahead and read you the notes, and I'm not going to spend so much time on the notes in this fragrance, but I just wanted to just give you like a taste of what will be the top 7 in my collection. And this one has top notes of saffron and jasmine. There's middle notes of amberwood, ambergris, and hedione, and then base notes of cedar, sugar, and ambroxan, and oak moss. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's the most duped fragrance in the fragrance world, but there's nothing like the OG. And don't come for me for saying that, but I believe that there's nothing like the OG. Now, I love this fragrance to where I have the extrait. So this is just going to be pretty much a bonus. So I'm just going to categorize this as 1. So if I were to repurchase, I would repurchase Baccarat Rouge the OG and Baccarat 540 the extrait. Second fragrance on my list of fragrances that I would repurchase in a heartbeat is from one of my favorite fragrance houses and also from my favorite perfumer, and it's none other than Quentin Beach, and it's from the house of Maison Crivelli, and this is Hibiscus Mahajad. This is well loved for a reason. I don't think that I have the right adjectives or the right words to qualify this fragrance or how it makes me feel, but I'll do the best I can. I'm just going to go over the notes here and I'll look this way while I do that. This presents with top notes of hibiscus, rose, vanilla. It has black currant, leather, and mint. This is an absolutely beautiful and sophisticated fragrance, guys. This is a beautiful fragrance. To be honest with you, I don't know how to explain how this fragrance makes me feel. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is an absolute love. This is a compliment getter. This is a statement maker. Hibiscus Mahajad will speak before you even open your mouth to speak. Like when you enter a room, they can feel you. They can smell you. This is a compliment getter. It's a compliment magnet. It is everything that you want a fragrance to be if you spend that kind of money for a fragrance. That's all I'll say. It's a beautiful fragrance, guys. This is 24 hours plus on your skin, on your clothes. Like, I mean, you go out, you come back, you take a bath, you can, and then you're dressing up for the next day and you can still, feel the fragrance coming up maybe from your pores or from your hair. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is a beautiful fragrance. Nothing more to be said. I move on. The third fragrance on my list here of fragrance I'll repurchase in a heartbeat is also from one of my favorite fragrance houses, and it is Perfumes de Valaya. This is a citrusy, soft, sweet, feminine scent. Now, there's a reason I love this fragrance, and you can see from the dent, guys. I've just been holding down. Like when you see fragrances that I have huge dents on, that's because I've been giving them a break. Because I love this fragrance. That's all I can say. I cannot resist the urge to. This is a beautiful scent, Lord. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's a soft, pretty scent. It has aldehydes in it, but it has exceptional longevity. It's potent, there's projection, there's sillage. This is a great fragrance. Let me go over the notes for you here real quick. This presents with top notes of aldehyde, white peach, bergamot, and mandarin orange. Middle notes, orange blossom, lily of the valley, Petalia, vetiver, base notes of musk and broxen, akigala wood, and vanilla. This is a beautiful scent. This is a beautiful scent. I reviewed it in one of my videos. If you pair this Valaya with Zerjov Dama Bianca, it takes it to 100. I was at a Kroger one day when I paired both fragrances together, and I was just walking down the fruit aisle, and then this guy was like, "Oh, damn." And I'm like, did I hit you? Did I, and then he's like, "You smell really good." And he wasn't the first. I had gone to a Bath and Body Works earlier, and someone had also paid me a compliment that, "Oh, are you wearing?" This is a beautiful scent, guys. It's a huge compliment getter. Valaya, you would have this on your skin the next day. I'm not saying on your clothes. On your skin by next day. On your clothes, you would have them for weeks. And I say that because this is one that I wear to work as well. And I'll just take off the clothes and put in like maybe the laundry. I probably want to do the laundry by the weekend. You will smell, if you don't wash those clothes, you will smell it on your clothes. As a matter of fact, even if you wash your clothes, this is one that is hard to get off your skin or on your clothes. It lasts. The sillage is great. The projection is great. I know that the Valentine's season is coming up, and if you're watching, guys, you're looking for something to buy for your girlfriend, your mom, your sister, your wife. This is one that you may want to consider buying. Now, there is the Valaya the Exclusive. I tried it. The naughty notes to the Exclusive, I mean, they're similar in my opinion. I got my nose on it, but I didn't see the reason to get the Exclusive. Now, some people prefer the Exclusive to the original, but I don't. This OG does it for me, and I'll always buy it. Next one is also by one of my favorite fragrance houses. It's also by my favorite perfumer, and that is Quentin Bitch. And I reviewed this in a previous video. This is Amouage Guidance 46. This is a point blank period kind of fragrance. Like, I mean, it's beautiful, point blank period. Nothing more to be said. It's a beautiful scent. I know I've reviewed it in a previous video, but I'll just go over the notes here for you real quick. Top notes of pear, rosewater, hazelnut, bitter almond, frankincense, pink pepper. Middle notes rose, osmanthus, saffron, jasmine, and base notes of sandalwood, akigala wood, vanilla and bread, and labdanum. This is a beautiful scent, guys. Why do I love this fragrance? This makes me feel like I have arrived. Lord, I'm praying that I arrive, but I haven't, but this makes me feel confident. It's a confidence booster. This is a beautiful scent, guys. It's a beautiful scent. I mean, if you love fragrances as much as I do, there's a way that fragrances uplifts your mood. This is one that will do just that. This is a beautiful scent. This is one that, makes a statement for you. It tells people that don't mess with her. or don't mess with, if you're a guy that's, that likes this kind of fragrances, don't mess with this one. This one isn't one that you just talk to. Like this kind of fragrances that when someone perceives you, they're like, this person has to have money, or this person, knows what they're about. Let me be careful. That's what this fragrance does. This is a beautiful scent. It's a compliment getter. It lasts long on skin. It lasts long on clothes. It has great CRH, great projection. It's a beautiful scent. I move on. Next on my list is a warm, spicy vanilla, and it is from the house of Nishane, and it is Ani. Nishane Ani. It's a beautiful scent, guys. Top notes of ginger, bergamot, pink pepper, and green notes, middle notes of cardamom, black currant, and Turkish rose, base notes of vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. There's a reason I love this fragrance. See, it's almost done. The backup bottle is somewhere just sitting to be launched. But this is a beautiful scent. This is a statement making vanilla scent. This is one that you want to have in your collection for days where you want to show what you're all about. That's the first thing that came to my mind. This is not a sweet gourmandy kind of vanilla. No, this is not that. This is a what I'm trying to just think about what this reminds me of. This is a woman who doesn't really give a damn. I mean, she's not a snob or anything like that, no. But, she's confident in herself and she really doesn't care what you think, if that makes sense. This is a beautiful vanilla scent. This is a long-lasting, compliment-getting vanilla. And this is one that I will always repurchase. I will always repurchase this fragrance. The next fragrance is one that I recently got in my collection. I'll say maybe 5 months ago or six, maybe 5, 6. That was back in 2025 anyways. Or it's one that I absolutely love and I know that I will always repurchase. And it's by Stephane Humbert Lucas-Venom Incarnat. I hope I'm saying the name correct. Venom Incarnat. I love this fragrance, guys. Just certain kind of fragrances that when you smell them, you're like, it just makes you have like a, oh my God kind of moment. That's this fragrance. Like, this is one that there are days when so don't judge me, guys. There are days when I'm having a mood, I'm not in a good mood. I just go sniff my fragrances. I may be the only one that does that in the whole world, but I kind of feel like I'm not the only one that does that. You know what I mean? Like, there are days I just go and sniff and then I feel a bit better. This is one of the fragrances. This is a beautiful, fruity. Oh, one moment, guys. This is a fruity, sweet fragrance. I'll just give you the notes of this one real quick. And I'm going to look this way while I do that. This has top notes of wild strawberry, caramel, and blackberry. You can actually smell the strawberry notes in this one like you're actually cutting up a strawberry. But you're not going to smell like food, if you get what I mean. It's a quality kind of, scent or profile on this one, on the strawberry notes in this one. Middle notes of raspberry, Virginian cedar, and cinnamon. Base notes are Russian leather, caramel, vanilla, and tonka bean. And then patchouli. This is a beautiful scent. It's well blended, in my opinion. This wasn't my first Stephane Humbert Lucas fragrance. The first was, I believe, the mango one, God of Fire. But this has become the one that I love the most. I would absolutely repurchase this scent in a heartbeat. This is long lasting. This is statement making. It doesn't feel like it's a fruity scent. You know how that you wear a fruity scent and it's not distinct. This has longevity. This is unique. This is beautiful and vibrant. I will always have this one in my collection. The last and certainly not the least on my list is a recent purchase, and it's the last on my list not because it's the least for me, but I just haven't had time to experience this fragrance. Now, it's a recent addition, but this fragrance is one that as soon as I smelled it, I knew that this fragrance, I had to have it. It's a beautiful scent. It's a 2025 release from the house of Creed, and it's Oud Zarian. Now, guys, I know it's a recent purchase, and you're like, why are you so quick to say that it's going to be a forever love? This is one that was a love at first sniff. As soon as I smelled it, I knew it had to go home with me. Now, a lot of people, there's mixed reactions about this in the fragrance community, and I kind of feel like this fragrance is slept on because people have different feelings about it. But I love this fragrance. So it depends on what you like or what you love. I always say that fragrance is subjective. You know, what you like may not be what someone loves. So it's always best to try before you buy. This is one that fills up a room. The beautiful thing about it is Creed advertised this fragrance as the oud being aged for 80 years. That's one of like its prominent features, that the oud in this fragrance was aged for 80 years. But you can actually smell that this fragrance is a complex fragrance. It is complex. It has a unique dry down, but it has a beautiful dry down. It has a commanding presence. I know that some people say that it leans masculine. Well, that may be the case. I'm not going to say I disagree. It does have that strong, it's a strong fragrance. It projects. There's great sillage. When you wear, this is that you don't have to layer with anything. It has a unique scent on its own because the opening and the dry down, the complex mixture of the notes just gives it a beautiful dry down. Now, I know that this is not a safe blind buy. I am not going to recommend that you blind buy this fragrance. I recommend that you go get your nose on it. Not only get your nose on it, take it a step further. Get a decant and try it for a couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks, and see if it's something that you're into. I'm going to do a deep review on this fragrance on a later day, but I just wanted to put this out there that this is a fragrance that I believe I would always repurchase time and time again. All right, my friends, this brings me to the end of today's video. Now, these are the top 7 that I would repurchase in a heartbeat if I were to restart my fragrance journey. Don't take my word for it. There are many fragrances that I haven't yet tried, so my opinion may change tomorrow. However, as of today, these are the fragrances that I am leaning towards, that I believe that are my top 7 at this time. Let me know which of these 7/8 fragrances do you have in your collection? Have you tried? Do you share the same sentiments with me? Do you think, no, I don't think I like that. That didn't work for me. Let me know. Let's talk more. Engage with me in the comment section. Tell me what fragrances that you're enjoying this season, or what fragrances are the top fragrances in your collection. Which of these do you have? Which of these are you wanting to get your nose on? And then give me recommendations of fragrances that you think I would like. I think that I may like to add to my collection, and let's talk more in the comment section. Now, I hope you found value in today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like my videos and then leave me a comment in the comment section. Let's talk more, and also consider subscribing to the channel. That way we can grow this community here on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope that you have a blessed day, and until the next one, you stay safe out there, and I know that all things will continue to work together for your good. Thank you, and bye-bye.